What's going on, everybody? This is Sunaak here, welcoming you back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess. In the last episode, we got a lot of things done, and we're here in front of the Lakebed Temple in Lake Hylia. In the last episode, if you did not have water bombs, I do recommend that you go pick some up, because you will need to bomb the top portion here. As you can see, there's an entrance, so you do need to have water bombs to open up this entrance, but let's just go ahead and get started. Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and start heading through here. It's fairly simple to get through this part. I honestly love the way this temple was designed. Also, I did not mention this before, that you can, when you're swimming in the Zora armor, you can repeatedly tap A, and you should be able to swim a lot faster. It's not like how you would swim in the... Oh, excuse me, I got hit here. It's not how you would swim, kind of like how you're not, like when you're on top of the water, you'll dash regular armor. So it's very cool to note, but we're already here at the entrance of the temple, which is pretty cool. Like I said, I do really like this design of the temple. Careful with all these little choo-choos here. There's a lot to go here. If you have the red ones and you have an available jar, I recommend picking some up if you have one available, because it does restore 8 hearts like a red potion. The blue ones here, or the purple ones, should kind of give you like a mystery effect. I don't recommend it highly at all, but I do recommend picking up the red one at least. But, you know, just to activate the switch, you jump across. Not too bad. So, we're going to go ahead and move forward here. But I was saying that I do really enjoy the design of this temple, because it does feel very natural. It, like, even though it does have like all these little different doors and corridors. Hold on, I'm actually sorry. Whoa, that was treacherous. Whoa, don't you think you ought to knock those stalactites hanging from the ceiling first? They don't look very stable. I bet it would break pretty easily if you hit them with enough force, don't you think? So what she's hinting there is honestly using your bomb arrows. Kind of a obvious little combination to use here. But I decided to have a lot of trouble here. So, and just in case if you're wondering, I am kind of doing these videos a little bit in these next couple of videos in post commentary. I had all the footage kind of recorded, and I'm just going to be kind of going through them in post commentary and normal, because I mean, it's just a little easier this way. A lot of things were kind of going crazy. Like I did say, I do apologize again for being kind of quiet, but and having a lot of breaks and stuff come up like in these past couple months and everything especially, but we should be good to go now. So thankfully we have some more water bombs here, so very nice. Now all we just need to do is go through the door here to the right. Alrighty, so I was pointing out that this place does look very natural, even though there are some doors and stuff and kind of stuff that looks like it was man-made in here, which is actually the really cool focus of these dungeons and the design-wise of these games that I really enjoy, that they're really huge in scope and they offer a lot of variety. And honestly, I think this is one of my favorite kind of water dungeons. It can be kind of confusing, kind of like the older ones, especially here, because here in the cutscene it's going to kind of show you off that we have one central room that we kind of got to work with, and in order to kind of progress further. So it kind of follows suit in all the other Zelda games, where the water temple tends to be very confusing for some reason. But I think this one is one of my favorite ones compared to the others. But we're just gonna go ahead and smack up with a couple of these. I do recommend, you know, when you're entering, you can actually see Uko there, the Oko. I recommend that you actually break a lot of jars while you're here, because you're gonna be entering and leaving a lot of rooms that kind of repeat. In this one, or backtracking, if I should say. And a lot of these do contain rupees, and you're gonna need a lot for later, and you're gonna trust me on that. You're gonna need a lot for later. And some of these might contain like 5 rupees, and if you're, and even kind of like 10 rupees too. So it's gonna be a lot of good money grinding while we're sorting out through this dungeon. So so next we're gonna go ahead and you're gonna want to make your way to this lever here. But first I want to grab this chest. So we got more arrows. These are going to be coming in handy. I don't think, especially if you got all the bomb upgrades like I did in the last episode, you will not be running out of bombs in here at all. So there's only a few spots that is kind of required, and you'll have way more than enough. So yeah, you want to go ahead and pull that lever down, and we're going to make our way more to the east side of the room and everything, because this is where we're going to kind of get started. It gets a little tricky because you do need to play around with this staircase a lot. So, but we want to go ahead and grab Oko over here, or the Uku. Ooh, free at last. Gracious, you're that nice fellow who helped me the other day. So, okay, we're just going to pick up the Uko again. Oko, I really don't know how to pronounce this thing. Alrighty, so we found our old buddy Uko, or Uku. I'm gonna stick with Uku. Sounds funnier. But we found our old buddy. You know, same old stuff that she does in the other temples and stuff. She'll warp you to the entrance and everything too, so very nice. You'll see a lot. There's gonna be a lot of Tektites everywhere, which is actually pretty cool because, you know, it's one of the older Zelda enemies that got a nice retouch here. And these. Okay, so you're gonna want to pull this lever. And actually, what we're gonna do is make our way down to the first floor now again, and through this. I think it was okay. Well, yeah, this is where you actually get the first major item of the dungeon, and that being the dungeon map. We're gonna really need this thing 100%. Even though we do have one at the bottom left, but just in case if you need to backtrack and everything and see where everything was, this item is very handy. So, kind of a new enemy. I don't think we've seen it yet, but we can't really hurt it quite yet because of the iron plating that it has. So yeah, we were gonna make our way through this room. You're gonna need at least 2 bomb arrows here. Nothing too bad. Like I said, you should have way more than enough. Our goal for right now in this room is that we want to reach that chest that we knocked, where that stalactite is floating up on the bottom right there. So you just go ahead and make your way down. I think I messed up here and jumped down when I should not have. You're gonna want to just go through the little door that's over there to the right. Yeah, exactly. Right around here. Yeah, because if not, you're gonna get blocked off by that wooden bridge at the bottom, which is a little unfortunate. But yeah, you're gonna want to make your way over there because that is one of the chests that we're gonna need in order to advance through the other rooms, especially on the upper floor. But and I messed up here. Okay, gonna cut this out in the second part. Okay, attempt number 2 is successful, thankfully. Now we got a small key, which was needed for the second floor door. So this is very, very good that we picked this up already. Y'all also have to let me know if you do like the post commentary, because honestly, now that I'm able to kind of focus on the past gameplay, it actually kind of throws me off a little bit, but it does make recording a little bit easier. But at the same time, I do prefer more live commentary. Post commentary is more just kind of when I'm in a sticky situation and need to end up getting things recorded and then just kind of work on it a little bit later if I do end up getting busier for that day, which I kind of have been this past month, like I said. So some of these next several episodes might be in post commentary because if I wasn't able to record the day because my father-in-law was here and So we needed to take care of a lot of things. So definitely might see some in post comment, most of these in post commentary for a little bit. So I do apologize again, but I do prefer more live commentary. But now that we have the key, we wanted to come up to the second floor and go to the east door. I'm gonna try to make this as simple as possible because of since the rooms and switching the staircases and everything gets very confusing, especially if you forget where and which one you pulled already. If you need to go back and pull some more, you should be able to. But I'm gonna just try to make this as kind of simple as I can. Okay, so in this chest we got some more water bombs, which is very nice. Like I said, you will not be running out of bombs anytime soon, so you will not have to worry about anything. Okay, so you only really needed to hit the right one. I don't know why it blew up the one on the left, but I guess just more of the OCD kind of kicking in, I guess. Who knows? But yeah, you just want to climb this vine, not too bad. Our goal is that lever up there. So just kind of be careful. Don't make sure you don't fall over. You will have to go through a different door to get that unlocked and head back through like a really kind of convoluted, detoured way. Let me see here. Yeah, so you're gonna need to blow this up. I don't know why I used the regular bomb. I think I was just kind of thinking about preserving more of my arrows, but I would have just used a bomb arrow instead. So we're gonna want to blow up this one. I don't know why I entered this room here, so I think I'm gonna have to cut back. But anyway, we are here in the middle room, just in case. I'm just gonna show off the room a little bit, but I don't think we're heading this way quite yet. I think what we needed to do was go through the one on the left to, let me see, I think there might be a key here. No. Oh, well, there was a chest here, so we do need to come here. So my commentary was kind of redundant, thankfully. Thanks, past Sunaak, or future Sunaak. However the continuity of this will work. I don't know. But you do have a purple chew jelly here as well as a red. There's quite a bit of jars in here. Like I said, I was in the footage and everything, you're going to be seeing me kind of go through a lot of the jars and everything because of all the rupees that I want to try to collect. I think I started off with around 400 some, and by the time we leave this dungeon, I think I gained like an extra 300 plus rupees, and you'll kind of see that this was actually really good that we did that because we're gonna need a lot, like I said, later. Let's go ahead and see. But yeah, you do need to make your way through this way after you grabbed that key and the other door. Just make it our way through, nothing too crazy. Thankfully, it hasn't been too insane yet. But we're gonna be introduced to a new enemy here. I actually forgot the name of the enemy here, so I think I'll go ahead and I'll put it on screen. But you cannot damage it yet. Even though it is water, you think you'll kind of like slice through it or whatever, but no, you can't touch it, unfortunately. So just kind of proceed through this door, unlock it, and run away from it. It's not too dangerous, honestly. It's kind of an easy enemy to avoid, nothing crazy. But yeah, as you can see there, I already grabbed 20 extra rupees from just the jars. Okay, so we're just making our way up. This part gets a little, you know, I kind of wish that it wasn't just like, how can I say this? Just running up a ramp. Because it honestly just kind of, you just roll your way up and just avoid all the enemies. And the way that it's kind of designed here, it just really makes me like question it a little bit because it makes it feel more tedious than not. But oh well, I mean, you can't really do much anyway. So we're just gonna go ahead and open this chest here for more bombs, which is really, really good. I think we can carry, I think at the moment we're going to be able to carry 150 bombs total, which is actually insane. Because I know in the past Zelda games, like, they let you carry 99, which I still think is really crazy for the amount of times that you actually require bombs. But as you'll see that there's a chest up there, I'm going to make a note now. I do not come back and get this chest because if you're curious on what it is, it's actually just a Miiverse stamp. And I'm actually not going out of my way to collect these, especially in this area later. It's such a pain in the ass to come get. So I just kind of avoid it. And especially for the Miiverse stuff, I'm going to be not going out of my way to grab them, just so you know. And kind of sorry if my commentary sounded a little far away or different. I wasn't really talking into the mic like I should. But anyway, the whole point was just to fill up this room so we can get this lever, which is good. So now we're gonna start, you're gonna start seeing a pattern here that we're gonna start getting like the water flow to go to different rooms and it's like kind of better assist us everywhere else. But for now, we just got the water flow started and you want to head through this door now. So it will take you back to the room with all the chew jellies and stuff like that. So no need to kind of be in here, so we're just gonna move forward. But now that this is rotating, we should be able to go through here and access a new little area, which I don't think that, well, you can come over here for a ferry, but I don't think that there's anything else for us here. And no, unfortunately you can't what's it called, you can't access anything to go through that gate or anything, so you do need to kind of backtrack. As you see, I'm looking around frantically and find nothing. Come on, me. A little further. That's it. God, I think I can use this post commentary to make, it's more so of making fun of myself, if anything. I did, okay, at that part, that was a really annoying, I'm not gonna lie. And I think we left for a little bit, and the funny thing about them, if they're the same color, they'll catch on to each other. And if I'm not mistaken, if there's another color, it can still absorb it, but whatever the more dominant color is, it will kind of just absorb and be that color. So if there's another red one, you know, kind of make sure they don't get absorbed by the purple ones, because I feel like the purple ones are more invasive, which is actually a pretty cool design now that I think about it. So you don't want to head there. No, Sunaak, the other door. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I feel like I could use this post-commentary stuff to make fun of myself more. But yes, we're gonna we're gonna head our way back. And I think from here, now that you see that the water flow is actually into the main room, that door that you see with the lock on it, that is actually where the boss is located. So we do need to, so you can see that we're gonna have to bring more water to fill it up. So from here, we're gonna make our way. No, not there. Not there. Okay, so now we're gonna jump. Yeah, because you can either go down the stairs that way normally, as you can see, I like kind of 10 out of 10 dived all the way down to the stairs. But yeah, you want to make you want to make your way downstairs here. And I think there's a lever that we're gonna have to switch on right now to kind of get the water to flow into a specific room. If not, I think we just go, I don't think we do that quite yet here. But that's gonna be some of the theme of this dungeon, actually. Okay, so now that we're here in this door, we're just gonna want to make our way over here. The whole objective of this now is, now that the water has been flowing a little bit, these platforms are now going to be spinning around so we can access more rooms. I believe the first door that we're going to want to go to is to the north side of this room, which will be the first platform you'll see here. Takes a little bit. I wish they would have sped up the spinning just a little bit, but it's not unbearable, thankfully. So you do want to come over here. You're gonna see me. Okay, so the only objective that we're gonna be for this area is to come get this chest. You only want this key. Don't head through the door that. I'm gonna make sure I cut this out, but I'm gonna head through this door here. There's only jars for rupees, but I kind of go in and grab them. But you don't have to come in here, so I'll cut this out for you. Okay, the past me facepalmed because definitely did not need to be in there yet. We're almost going to be there, so hold on to your horses. But now that we have the key, we're gonna want to go to the east room here. So just kind of an easy pattern to go through. Go through for each kind of door at a time. So this is what the key was for. But if you head over here to the left, there are smaller jars here for more rupees and hearts, just in case if you need it. So another 10 rupees under our belt. So then we want to get this door open, and again, I do really gotta applaud the dungeon designers, honestly, because the way that they kind of incorporate the rooms not being underwater all the time, which is pretty cool in my book if you're in a water temple that doesn't have you underwater all the time. But really good design to have you do some parts of the puzzles underwater as well. So pretty cool, especially the way that they handled it in this dungeon. For the fact that they actually introduced the water bombs. Okay, we can't really do anything to these jellyfish type enemies. They do really remind me of like Metroid type enemies. As you can see, I just kind of tested it out there just to see if I was wrong or right. But yes, we can't do anything. But for these enemies, I find it easy to kind of kill them just if you hold forward to stab and just keep spamming it that way, and they should go down pretty easily. Okay, so then just take our boots off here and then just kind of swim pretty quick. So this was the room that I kind of went through that other door that was kind of needless, because that other door was more of an exit rather than for us to enter there. I think you can kind of see where this room is going with, or you can see where this room is going with the way it's designed. But yes, we have our first mid-boss here. It doesn't say the name. I'm going to put it on screen because as of post-commentary, I still haven't looked up the damn name. But we got this frog here. Okay, now that the cutscene's done, we're going to go... The way that you fight this enemy, I just really recommend just kind of spin attacking everything, or just... Yeah, exactly like that. Because that's the way that this fight is going to go. Is that once you defeat all the little tadpoles and everything that it spawns, it will just do this attack and then leave itself wide open. So honestly, at this point, it's more of rinse and repeat. So pretty cool design of bosses. I didn't try that yet. I don't know if this works because I don't think I did it in this boss fight. When you see it stick its tongue back out in that kind of an animation, I don't know if you can use your arrows to hit it and kind of stun it again. But I think I might be wrong. I think I do try it here in this footage, but I think I missed. So since it can kind of take a couple of jump attacks, I do recommend doing the jump attacks so that you'll do more damage. I missed it here, so I couldn't confirm for myself if that was true or not. But either way, just kind of rinse and repeat. Just kill the offspring that it sends out. And no, if these things are out long enough, they don't spawn more. I wish that would have been that would actually be pretty cool. If you wait a little too long, there's more of these bosses you gotta fight. But I can see why that would be really insane, kind of annoying. I surprisingly didn't get hurt here, so. Easy peasy. That's the mid boss down, fairly quick, and with no issues. So I like the little touches of how it gets stuck, and it's just gross. But I think you all might know where this is going. So this is going to be the item that is in the dungeon, and we finally have a claw shot, or The hook shot is what it used to be known, but it's the same thing. But we got the claw shot, so this is a fantastic item, and I'm so glad that we have it this, I guess, at the third temple already, so very nice. But with that being said, guys, I do want to go ahead and close off the episode as I'm getting all these little extra goodies and stuff, but what you can do with the claw shot is that you can grab onto the places like that, and if you are hanging, you can just bring yourself down like that, as you saw a little bit. But to go ahead and exit this place, you just want to go ahead and shoot yourself up on this one, and it will take you to that door that I went through previously. But now that the jars are back, you can get more rupees, so extra rupee grinding there. So thank you all so much for watching. I am going to end it here, and in the next episode, we're going to make sure that we complete this dungeon out, and I do really appreciate y'all with your patience and support. But you guys gotta let me know if you do appreciate the post commentary, and if not, no worries. I'll see you all in the next episode.